Underbidding happens more often than contractors think. A single missed detail can convert a profitable job into a project that loses money. On many jobs, the error starts before shovels hit the ground, during plan review and bid preparation where assumptions replace careful analysis. Today, we'll examine how underbidding occurs, the consequences it brings, and practical steps contractors can take to avoid it. This is a documentary look at real job site decisions, budget pressures, and the small details that change a project's bottom line. Our focus is the bidding process, estimating labor, materials, schedule, and the hidden scope that often hides in blueprints. We start at the bid table, where a foreman studies plans, timelines are set, and assumptions become commitments. A common cause is missed quantities. If takeoffs are rushed, material counts and unit costs can be underestimated significantly. Another factor is labor estimation. Productivity rates vary by crew, site conditions, and weather, yet many bids use generic hours. Hidden scope emerges when drawings lack detail. Trades discover work that wasn't priced, such as blocking, penetrations, and added structure. Change orders sometimes cover new work, but many owners resist additional charges and contractors absorb costs to keep the schedule. Subcontractor quotes can arrive late or incomplete, forcing the general contractor to fill gaps at higher on-site rates. Contingencies are often set too low. A tight margin leaves no buffer for unforeseen labor, site access problems, or material delays. Once construction begins, underestimated costs compound. A small error in the estimate multiplies across labor, supervision, and extended schedules. Cash flow suffers when invoices exceed billings. Contractors may delay payments, strain supplier relationships, or inject personal capital to continue work. Project profitability can evaporate. Months of work may yield little or no profit, damaging the business's financial health long-term. Quality can decline as crews rush to meet deadlines on a loss-making contract. Rework then adds further expense and reputation risk. Stress climbs for foremen and crews as scope changes create confusion, overtime, and morale problems that slow productivity even more. In extreme cases, persistent underbidding contributes to insolvency and firm closures, impacting employees, subcontractors, and local economies. Consider a mid-size renovation bid where framing quantities were underestimated by 10% because a detail was missing from the plans. Materials arrived short, crews paused, and the foreman ordered expedited shipments at premium cost to avoid a critical schedule delay. Labor hours increased as crews corrected framing and handled additional blocking. Productivity dropped while costs rose steadily each week. The contractor submitted change orders for the extra work, but the owner disputed several items and negotiations delayed payment. By completion, the job's margin had fallen to near zero. The contractor recovered some costs, but absorbed a significant loss overall. This example highlights how a small plan omission cascades into scheduling, cost, and cash flow problems throughout a project lifecycle. Preventing underbidding begins with disciplined plan review, detailed takeoffs, cross-trade coordination, and verification of ambiguous details. Use historical productivity data for labor estimates, adjust for site conditions, and validate assumptions with supervisors and subcontractors. Include realistic contingencies tied to project risk and build clear contract language for change orders and disputed scope resolution. Maintain transparent owner communication, document discoveries promptly, price changes fairly, and pursue timely approvals to protect cash flow. When mistakes occur, learn and update estimating databases. Continuous improvement reduces repeat errors and strengthens future bids. Underbidding is a preventable risk. With rigorous estimating, clear contracts, and disciplined site management, contractors can protect margins and reputations. Like, share, and subscribe. We appreciate it.